So I'm gonna be like everybody else and tell you guys what I'm gonna be watching for the spring 2017 season. Hey guys, it's Lita. I hope you're all amazing, and if you are not, I hope my video puts a smile on your beautiful faces and makes you laugh. So at the beginning of this year, I decided that I would get back into the seasonal things. I've been out of the seasonal scene for the last about a year and a half. I used to do like episode reviews and stuff on my blog, and I don't know, after a while it kind of got tiresome, it did. And just for this winter season for 2017, I have been keeping up with a couple of shows. There was three shows I was keeping up with, but Masamune no Revenge I kind of didn't continue watching after episode one. It's not because like I was bored with it or anything. I just I got distracted as usual. But I've been keeping up with Kuza no Honkai, which is Scum's Wish. I'm thoroughly enjoying that. And I have yet to finish the anime Fuka as well. And I have been like doing little updates kind of that on my blog. I concentrated doing more the seasonal stuff kind of on my blog, but I am going to be doing episode reviews on my channel. That is going to be a totally new thing for me, you know, something to be consistent with. I'm kind of challenging myself, honestly, me doing this, to see if I can actually kind of keep up with it. Doesn't mean like I'm going to be doing it as a regular thing. I'm just going to see if I can, and I will reveal what show that is. I will be doing episode reviews on. But this spring 2017 season, my god, it's like the sequel of all sequels, and there are so many shows I am excited to watch. Like, I thought this is like my season. This is full of all the different kinds of genres that I love. So I'm going to try and keep this video as short and sweet as I can. I am going to be reading from Annie Chart off my phone because it's easy. So the most obvious show that I will be watching is Attack on Titan Season 2. It took me forever to watch Attack on Titan. I only completed it like last year. And I did fall in love with the whole show. Like, I remember the first episode of Attack on Titan completely blew me away. Like, I had never been suckered into an anime so easily by like one episode. Sometimes it takes me like 2 or 3 episodes but no, it's just instant. I was like binge watching it constantly. I really enjoy Attack on Titan for the plot. I want to find out like from where it left off last season. You know, I'm anticipating like, you know, how is Eren turning into a Titan? What is in Eren's dad's room with that key that he wears around his neck that his dad gave him? That has been weighing on my mind for so long, and finally we might find out some secrets about the Titans and stuff. Just from the trailer itself that I watched a while back, it looks exciting and either way I think I'm going to enjoy it, however which direction the show goes. The second show that I will be watching is actually a fantasy series by a studio that I'm quite becoming a fan of, which is a White Fox, and I have to repeat this. It's based on a light novel, so it's called Zero Kara Hajimeru Maiho no Sho, if I actually said that right, because my pronunciation, you guys know, Japanese words absolutely sucks. I think I said that right. But I'll just go through quickly kind of what the synopsis is about a witch named Zero. She's ignorant of the world. What really intrigued me about this series was like there's like this character is a white tiger. I'm like, oh, a talking white tiger. That sounds so lame to say to watch the show. You know, sounds like there's this book and the main character, or I think this witch, wants to get her hands on this book, or this book destroys the world apparently, and then a saying reading here is that these group of kind of like mercenaries or whatever join this one girl in search of this book as like her guard. But the premise of the story sounds very interesting, and I do love fantasy anime. So I am excited to see kind of where this goes. The next show I'll be watching is kind of a guilty pleasure, I guess. Well, I wouldn't say guilty pleasure, just, my tastes are very different. I love josei and romance, all that jazz. And there is a TV short that I actually really want to watch, and for the life of me, to even say the whole name of this, if people have actually looked through the spring 2017 list, you guys actually might have a clue of which one is between a girl and a priest committing sins. Okay, maybe they're not committing sins, but basically a woman goes to her class reunion and she is reunited with her first love, which is the guy is a priest, and she thinks priests aren't bad boys. No, not in this series, apparently not. But yeah, I imagine because it's a TV short, it's only going to be like 15 minutes long or something like that. But yeah, just from the trailer itself, I'm just like, ooh, probably everybody else won't think that, but it'd be nice to watch this kind of josei kind of series. I haven't watched a series like this for quite some time, so that's my guilty watch, we'll call it, for this season. The next show that I will be watching is another show that I have not heard from other videos that I've watched of what people are watching. There actually is not on anyone's list, and I watched the trailer, I read up about it, and it really intrigues me. It looks funny, and that is Renee Bokun. It's a comedy romance supernatural. I have heard of the studios behind it. Let's read here. It's EMT. It looks like something that would just make me crack up laughing, basically. And I'll just read you the short synopsis for it. The story begins with Jiru, an angel with a mysterious item which turns any two people who kiss into a couple, appears before a high school boy named Seiji Ano. However, there is a yandere, a high school girl named Akane who loves Seiji. I've seen the clip of this Akane girl, and she looks like she absolutely goes, like, she looks all cutesy for 1 second, and then she just goes into full, like, on anger mode, like she goes crazy. So from what I saw of the trailer, it looks like this one guy, Seiji, he looks like there's this, like quadruplet, I will say, of women that he gets involved with. And this series looks very, very funny. I'm excited. So I'm glad I chose something different from what everyone else is watching, because that's just sometimes what I like to do with seasonal stuff, pick something that not everyone else is going to watch. So yeah, I'm excited for a good laugh and a good time. The next show that I will be watching is a 101. A lot of people is on their watch list, and it is by PA Works. It is the series Sakura Quest. And the synopsis of this story was the reason that I decided to choose this one to watch. It's all kind of surrounded around tourism. So the story centers on 5 girls who work in a tourism bureau of their small professional town. The town revives its micronation tourism program, which originated from a nationwide movement during Japan's bubble economic period, and hires 5 girls as monarchs or tourism ambassadors. The anime will dissipate 1 year into their jobs in the tourism industry and show how they grow and change. It's very interesting to see kind of a series surrounded on tourism. So I'm excited to see about that side of things, because I know next to nothing about tourism, and I have this newfound appreciation for PA Works. That was when I watched Nagi no Asakara. I just began to love them instantly. Very interesting watch, and hopefully I will learn something from it as well. And the next series that I will be watching, again, is one that is not on everyone's list. Most people's prejudgment of this show, it looks very slow moving. but I'm intrigued. Art visual image of itself, the anime, it looks so pretty. It really did look very pretty. And I know it's just a romance series. Now I have no idea like how many episodes there are of this. I have no idea when it will be coming out in April, but the brief synopsis: two middle school students and how of their growth and connection with their other classmates and with um, themselves as well, with each other. Um, like the premise, I can understand from other people. It doesn't sound like all like that exciting. And I watched the trailer of it, and the animation does look average. But at the same time, I want to give it a shot. I do, and see where it kind of ends up. You know, I'm a sucker for romance, and I like seeing different romance taken in different perspectives. Okay, and the final show I will be watching is the show that I will be doing episode reviews on. I will. Clockwork Planet. Just the name of it and the art visual for it itself, when you look at it, like on Anychart or Mal or whatever, it looks, makes you interested, makes you intrigued, like the main girl of how she looks, and oh, I just love it. So so it's supposed to be like a drama, sci-fi, romance kind of thing. I'm like, oh yes, I love sci-fi, and it does seem like about this world that it looks like it's one big machine basically. And so it's about a high school kind of dropout, and this girl comes out of nowhere basically. She is a female automaton. It's it's a harbinger of change that will rock the entire globe. It makes me wonder if the whole world in the story, the whole world is actually a clock itself, and that's maybe why it's called Clockwork Planet. But I heard about this series way before it was going to be announced as an adaptation. I saw the manga in my local library and I read a bit of it, and I was very, very interested. The manga is something else, let me just say. I read like the first few chapters and oh, yes. So I am very excited for this show, and yes, on a weekly basis I will be doing episode reviews on this series. So those are the things I will be watching in total. I don't know how many that is, 7, 8, kind of roughly. Most of the seasonal kind of update type of things I will be doing over on my blog. Just, you know, trying to do a YouTube and a blog, sometimes it's you got to think of a compromise. So the compromise is I review one show on here, and then the rest I'm going to be doing on my blog. So if you are interested in hearing any of my seasonal thoughts throughout the spring season, you can follow that on my blog. I will be updating on Twitter whenever I'm watching a seasonal show as well. I kind of do like to tweet while I'm like watching shows sometimes. But yeah, you can keep up with me that way. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe for more craziness. And if you want to keep up with my anime antics, you can follow me on my blog at Lita Kino Anime Corner. And you can follow me on Twitter, Kino Reviews, where I'm always there all the time, all the friggin' time. And I will see you guys actually tomorrow or today with another video that I've been wanting to do for a while. But as usual, by next week, I will also have another video as usual. But I will see you guys later. Bye!